Hello, hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. I make coins into rings, and today we're going to be working on this 1/4 ounce fine silver Indian / buffalo round. Let's take a look at it. It's pretty cool. So the first thing we got to do is punch a hole right in the middle of it. Good afternoon. So we're going to get that all prepped up here. So you got to test out that Jason's Work set yet? It's pretty handy. That's what this is right here. It auto centers the coin, which is like, since it is the first step, it's also usually the first place you screw up. And if you get the hole off center on the coin, it messes up the whole band. You want the band to be the same width all the way around. Very nice. Yeah, once you're able to get a perfectly centered hole, your rings are going to step up a whole nother level. We're just going to hammer this on through. There is our center punch. One ounce Aztec round. I really like the 1/2 ounce Aztecs. Oh yeah. I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos last night asking why I don't punch, with this punch, holes in my coins using my 1-ton arbor press. And I actually addressed this in a video 2 years ago where I slowly scaled up the punch sizes. So I started with the smallest one and I was able to pop a hole in it. And I really didn't get too far, and I definitely wasn't able to get a 1/2 inch done. You'd have to hammer on the head of this to really get it through. So plastic mallet, one of the best upgrades I ever got. Fantastic tool. But I don't know, you just assume you need something heftier to do what you can do with this thing. I went out and bought a 12-ton press because I thought that's what you needed. Where did I get this mallet? This was from Harbor Freight. It's just a 2-inch plastic mallet. I think it was $7, maybe $9. I got it 3 years ago, and it still works freaking awesome. And you can also use it to shape your rings on a mandrel if you want to go about it that way. But I mostly use it to punch holes in coins these days. But yeah, Harbor Freight is the place. That's where I got the 1-ton arbor press as well. We're just cleaning up the inside edge where we punched the hole through our coin, smoothing it out. Bolting your equipment down is an excellent idea. You're going to get a lot more work out of it. That's one thing I really kind of slept on when I first started making these, because I was like, well, if I don't bolt it down, I can move it around wherever I need it. But no, bolting down your arbor press and your ring stretcher is going to make them work so much better. Highly recommend it. Do it. And if you want like a fun little project or decoration for your arbor press, you can punch a hole in a coin and use it as a washer. I got a quarter on this side and a quarter over here. They make pretty good washers. Yeah. And they cost about as much as a washer does these days. Washers are ridiculous. All right. So here's our coin so far. We got the inside nice and cleaned out. And I'm going to lightly anneal this because it's pretty thin. This is a 1/4 ounce round, and it's also fine silver, so it's going to heat up pretty quickly. But we are going to anneal it a little bit. I have tried skipping annealing on smaller fine silver stuff, and the detail just kind of stretches weird. Like you lose the sharpness. So you do want to anneal, but just a little bit. If anybody has any questions while I work on this, feel free to ask. I'm just making this one for product photos today. So usually I would wait for the flame to turn kind of an orange color, but I'm actually going to call it right about here. Those maybe 6 to 8 seconds. Just lightly anneal it. So if you over anneal it, you can start to get blistering on the details, and you don't want that. Split a mercury dime yesterday. Oof. You want to see something cool? I've got a mercury dime here that I punched off center, but I finished anyways. So like one side of the band is like way thinner than the other side. It's super small, but I don't know. When you get mess ups, you kind of just play with them a little bit. But yeah, I've split my fair share of these mercury ones. You really gotta take your time with these. I think these are honestly one of the most difficult coins to make into a ring. Like, I'd rather work on a 1 ounce round than work on a dime. They are so fragile. Such a thin band. Yeah, I messed up on it. Threw it in my toolbox for like 3 days and got all mad at myself about it, and finally decided, well, I'm just gonna finish it. It doesn't want to be a nice ring, it's gonna be a ring anyways. I'll make lemonade out of these lemons. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and fold this in our doming block here. If anybody has any questions while I work on this, feel free to ask. And if you'd like to check out the fall sale, I do have a few coin rings on sale right now. You can tap on this link down here. Check them out. Appreciate y'all stopping by and watching me work. So our coin so far, we're going to go ahead and fold it in a 17-degree die now. That's another thing I've changed since I've been making rings for a while, is when I fold, I make sure to go nice and slow with it. you fold too fast, you can get a split. I'm going to go ahead and use some fine steel wool on that cut edge right there. Just make it nice and smooth. Then we'll stretch it out a little bit on the ring stretcher and size it up. I think it's going to make a nice ring. I've made these in 1 ounce and 1/2 ounce before, but I've never actually made one with this design in 1/4 ounce. I noticed my product photo on the website is just the coin. So we're gonna fix that today. To the ring stretcher. Away. I figured out how to keep that from happening. Check that out. Stable. Yeah. So I'm just going to stretch it out until the gap. We'll get a little closer. The tiger on it. Very nice. I can't really work on Canadian coins. They are a bit stingy legally about what you can do with really any of their currency. But I can work on US currency. Yeah. We're just going to close in that gap. And like, if you look at the Canadian laws, so first of all, the US laws, for anyone who's interested, there are laws around altering currency, specifically coins, but it says whomever fraudulently, and then like alters, changes, blah, 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 blah. So you have to have fraudulent intent to break the law when altering US coins. But the Canadian law is like straight up, anything ever produced by the mint in Canada cannot be altered in any way, form, or fashion. Like, even if it's a retired coin that's like no longer in circulation, they're like, don't mess with it. So I don't. In this business, you really gotta be careful with stuff like that. USA is way better. There's a lot of United States coin designs that I guess I never really noticed until I started making rings out of them. Like, just the sheer amount of quarter designs is like mind-boggling. Like, there's got to be over 100. Like, it's nuts. Like, somebody real quick Google for me how many different quarter designs exist. It's gonna be a wild number. It's got to be like 100 or 150, something like that. I think we'll use the Swedish wrap to scale her down. See if we can find one that'll fit. That one's almost all the way to the bottom. I really only work on US currency. I haven't done a ton of legal research as far as other countries. I just know Canada for sure is out of bounds. 56, there's got to be more than 56, because there's all 50 states from like 1999 to 2008, that's 50 designs right there. Then there's the America the Beautiful series. No telling how many are in that one. 2019 had 5 designs. 2020 had 5 designs. 2021 only had 2, which is interesting. That's when they transitioned from the old George Washington front to the new George Washington front. So 2021 actually has both. And then they started doing the women series. Well, Google is wrong. Google's wrong. I'm telling you right now, I can list off at least 100. There's 5 this year. Maybe it's the way I'm asking. You gotta ask Google just right. No, I'm going to figure this out today. When I get off of here, I'm going to count them all up. Approximately 5 designs a year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some years there were 6. Like I said, 2021 had 2. Pretty sure. The state quarter years, they released 5 every year. 2009 had 6. I'll tell you that right now. 2009 had 6 designs. From 56 to 2010. 56 from 2010 to 2021. Okay. That's possible. So that's like the National Park Series. Okay. I'll believe that. Okay, so we got 50 for the State Series, 56 for the National Park Series. So that's 106 right there. We've got 6 for 2009, which is the territories. We've got 2 from 2021, 5 from 2022, 5 from 2023. There's a lot of quarter designs. It's surprising when you figure it out. And when you actually start looking at quarters, like in circulation, you're like, holy crap, there's so many of these things. So we're going to cut away that raised piece of metal right above the text there so that it's the same all the way on the inside, same size. Fine silver cuts weird. Yeah, the holder's really good, but But yeah, the fine silver seems to be skipping a lot more often than it used to. I found that trying to slow down usually helps. I wish you made these a little meatier. Like this is the second one I've bought, and I've cracked the handle right about here when using it before, because I'm just pushing down too hard. I wish it was a little beefier. It feels like it's kind of hollow inside. And I'm like worried I'm gonna snap this one like I snapped that one. Buy two at a time, yeah. What do I do with all the silver shavings? Right now, I just sort them by like metal type. So I work on a couple different types of metal. So this one right here is fine silver. I also have 90% silver, copper clad, gold, and like 100% copper. So I'll sort the shavings and then just kind of set them aside. Eventually I want to get some equipment to melt it and do some pours, but I haven't quite got there yet. Thanks for the flames. Heck yeah. T slow. That's what's up. Well, that's looking really good so far. Looks like it's gonna fit very nicely. So we'll go ahead and polish this up. Yeah, I worry about like pouring metal. So I've got two curious boys, and I don't want them getting hurt when you're dealing with, over 1,000 degree heat. You got to be really careful. Do I have any state rings? Yeah, I've got all 50 states available, and you can get them in either copper clad or 90% silver. The 90% silver ones are on sale right now. If you want to check out the fall sale, you should. The state quarter should be the very first listing right here. So they should be pretty easy to find. No moisture. Yeah, you don't want any moisture. That's true. Yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. Always happy to help. So we got a nice tight group of people in here today. We got 9 people watching. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I don't usually go live this early in the day, but it is a bit curious for those TikTok moderators out there watching me that I have 200,000, over 200,000 followers and 9 viewers. What's up with that? I have a bit of silver that my father collected when he worked in a copper mine in Arizona. Hell yeah. Very nice. Raw silver is really, really neat. Like, silver has some very cool properties. I like it a lot. Just woke up. Well, good morning. Welcome to the day. Yeah, maybe everybody's sleeping in. No telling. You you on that grind, bro. Wow, that looks really nice. And get the rest of the polish off of there, and we'll get a really good look at it. How do you find the stake quarters? So the easiest way is to just tap on this gold pinned link down here, or go to the link in my TikTok profile. Both of them will take you to the fall sale. And then like the first listing there is going to be stake quarter coin ring. Just click on that and then pick your state and your ring size. If you're having trouble with those links, you can also just go directly to buycoinrings.com. That's my shop website. And if you'd like some more information about making coin rings, you can go to coinringmaker.com. There's a lot of helpful information there as well. Yeah, this came out really, really nice. It's always hard to get it to focus up real close. Look at those feathers. Golden State Mint on the inside there. There's the little happy buffalo face. And this is a round that looks really good, head side out or tail side out. Yeah, dude, Mother's is next level. I went like 2.5 years making coin rings without the stuff, and now I use it every day. I absolutely love it. I have not one, but 2 full backups. I hope they never go out of business, because I'll lose my mind. Mother is amazing. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. All right. So we follow up the Mother's polish with a connoisseur's jewelry wipe. And I've been trying to get these at Walmart. They don't stock them anymore. I talked to an employee and they were like, no, we don't have those anymore. So I'm going to have to find another place to get these. But while I was looking for them, I found this stuff. I haven't tested it yet. I think I'm going to make a YouTube video today testing this out on a couple different coin rings and seeing if it's worthwhile. Because some of their stuff, I'm honestly not a big fan of. Like, they have these kind of jar things that you can put your jewelry into and kind of soak them in there. They don't really do it for me. Like, their wipes are really good. The disposable ones, like the single sheets, I like a bunch. But, yeah, this is like a foam, and it comes with a toothbrush. And basically, you spray the foam on the jewelry, wait a minute, and scrub. So I'm going to test this out when I finish this ring and see if it's worthwhile. I want to test it on like a really fire scaled, covered, like copper coin ring. because those are the trickiest ones. Mother's works really good on cleaning those up. I always like testing something new. This came out really nice. Let's take it into the super bright light. Super bright light. Screenshot of the wipes? Yeah. We're in real close. There we go. Yeah, I like them a bunch. They're really good. Yeah, I'll have to go shopping online later today and see if I can find some more. See if we can get closer. Oh yeah. Really, really nice detail. Super simple. It just says Liberty. Nice. All caps. But not so in your face. Really nice profile. I really like the feathers. That's really cool. And the inside ain't bad either. Cute little buffalo. Well, guys, thanks for stopping by and watching me work today. This was a lot of fun. If you'd like to see more of my videos, make sure to hit that follow button. And I hope you all have a great day. Sounds good. So Liberty's on a lot of coins. So that's pretty cool. Like, it's on most quarters. Right across the top, pretty big. It's on half dollars too. So you wouldn't necessarily have to get this one, but if that's what you want to do, go for it. All right, what else? What else? If you want to go to my website ever, here's a 10% off coupon. Just take a screenshot of that. Use the coupon code WELCOME. It's going to work forever. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm about to hop off of here. Found the rings. We'll be making a purchase real soon. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming by and watching me. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. We'll catch you next time. Peace.